If you're asked a complicated question, then you are searching. Thought is looking all over the place, inquiring, till it finds an answer. And when you're asked a very, very complex or very question of which you have never even thought about, you say, I don't know. Right? Very few people say, I don't know. You understand? That requires a great sense of humility, not to know, which we'll go into some other time. That's not important now. So what is thinking? Thought has created the extraordinary, beautiful pictures, paintings, marble, stone, out of stone created something exquisite. The Pietà of Michelangelo, the great cathedrals. And also it created the submarines, the missiles, the atom bomb. Thought has created the war, the wars, nationalities. Thought has created all the rituals, religious rituals. Thought has created, invented the savior, whether the Hindu savior or Christian savior. So thought has done most extraordinary things. The computer, which may take the place of human brain. And what's going to happen to your brain when the computer does it? Everything, which will again different matter. So must find out what is thinking. And whether that thought itself may be the origin of disorder and fear. We give such extraordinary importance to thought, to the intellectuals, to the scientists, to the people who create marvelous technological things. But those very people who have invented all this, the great scientists, they themselves live in disorder. They have never possibly inquired into why thought has given such an extraordinarily important place, and why thought may be in itself the origin of disorder and fear. We're going to inquire. You are going to inquire, not the speaker. He may explain. I must repeat this over and over again. He may repeat. But if you yourself don't apply, go into it. You're sitting there listening to the speaker is utterly meaningless. It's a waste of time and your energy. From the ancient of days, man has experienced an accident, a sensation, a danger, a pleasure. And this experience has left knowledge. He derives from that experience knowledge. Right? That knowledge is stored in the brain as memory. And from that memory, thought arises. Right? So, thought is limited because experience is limited, knowledge is limited. So, thought is limited. Thought is a material process because experience is a material process. There is an incident, an accident in a car, and that experience is remembered, which is knowledge. The remembrance of it is pain, which is thought, right? So thought is a movement is from experience, knowledge, memory, thought. Again, there is no question of anybody disputing that fact. If you have no experience, if you have no knowledge, no memory, then you're not thinking, you're just in a state of amnesia. But we are supposed to be thinking human beings. So, knowledge is always limited about anything. That is so. Thought has created the things in the cathedral, in the church, the rituals, and then thought worships them. You follow all this? Thought has created the host, all the things that you call religious activity. Thought has invented it. And then thought says you must worship it. So one asks, thought is never sacred. It can never be sacred. But we have made certain things of thought sacred. Like God is an invention of thought. You know, you won't like this, but there it is. And so, is thought the beginning, origin of fear? Thinking about the future, thinking about some happiness which I have not, thinking about death. Thinking I might become that, paralyzed, all the rest of it. I might have cancer. So thought, time are the same. Time and thought are the same. And the contributory causes of all this is thought. Now, the question then is, if thought is the origin of all fear, and therefore all disorder, if thought is the origin of disorder, fear, then what is one to do? You cannot stop thinking. Thinking has its place. When you leave here, you go to your house. That's movement from here to there is an action of time and thought. Thought and knowledge are necessary when you are writing a letter, speaking a language, driving a car, any technological business and so on. Thought and knowledge are absolutely necessary. But we are asking, the accumulation of knowledge about the psyche, about yourself, and thinking from that knowledge, is that necessary? You understand this question? You see, please give your thought a little bit, your attention a little bit. Is it necessary to record psychological events? The insult, the flattery, the hurts, the contents of your consciousness, which is nationality, fear, belief, faith, rituals, habits, or the content of your consciousness, which is the psyche, which is you. Can there be no psychological recording? Please ask yourself this question. Perhaps you've never asked it. Because we record. You record an insult. You record a flattery. You record the hurts that one has received from childhood. You record your pleasurable activities. You record your fears. So, is it possible for a brain to record what is necessary, that is, learning a language, doing business, being a good carpenter and so on, engineer and so on? There you need to record everything very clearly, scientifically and so on. But is it necessary to record psychological events? You understand? That is to carry psychological burdens all your life. Psychological problems all your life. The conflicts, the misery, the confusion, the agony, the loneliness, the despair. Is it necessary to carry all that? Which are the activity of thought? To find that out, whether it is possible not to record at all psychologically. That means to have no problem. You understand, sir? Fear is a problem to us. Order is a problem to us. Not to be something is a problem to us. Our life is a bundle of problems, both psychosomatic, physical, psychological. The whole thing, living is a problem to us.